First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons.
Mere fees from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're underway in Atlanta. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles. On check up.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Let's go.
Going to the ground again on first. And he cuts it back right. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. Answers have to be found defensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. His return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a huge effort sets up his offense at a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
You know it right now, Kate. I'm absolutely in favor of this frenetic pace. A touchdown scored, and this is what the immediate response is. Nearly answer it with a house call yourself. Yeah, there's no body blows in this one. This game's starting with some serious haymakers.
Mahomes starting off with a throw. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Has him on the quick hitter. Racing down the left side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish off their opening drive. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers start off well to tie things 7-7. Tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Ready, ready?
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Up to the races, middle of the field. He has room past the 25. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Feed the beast. Second time now we've called a touchdown for him, and now he's over 100 yards. No need to go anywhere else with the football, but put it in that guy's hands.
One after by Folk is up and good. And the Falcons take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
14, Panthers 7.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Yellow.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. The right side, cut by Wilson. A lot of space ahead. Inside the red zone. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
And the Panthers first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. Here's second and goal from the 6.
At the Falcons'
Yellow,
6-yard line.
On the give, it's Brooks. 3 yards on the run. It's going to be third and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
Brooks again. No, this isn't going to do it. Stopped at the line, and they're going to remain a couple yards away here now on fourth and goal.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing fourth down play.
They want the touchdown on fourth and goal. They're going for it from the 3. Mahomes to throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First and 10, around to Robinson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense. Each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
On second down, Robinson. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Ready up.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on third down.
Here we go. Start. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
To the air, Taylor. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready. Bronco 80. Go.
From the gun, it's Robinson. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3.
Hurt. Lightning, ace. Let go.
Another carry for Robinson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
They go play action on first down. Buying some time right. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Rig.
A give left side. Here's Robinson. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ready, set.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Buffalo 18. Come on, set. Hawk, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Connects on the crosser. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Okay, ready.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. It's a 14-7 game. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score.
Street.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Loss of a yard.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Throwing, Taylor, headed out right. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. Here for the 2nd straight play, Brock. They're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
'70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 70. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hurt. Dragon 60.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Jay, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
The kick by Folk is good. And they will push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And that's good for a gain of 5. In on the tackle, the 1st rounder out of Georgia, Jalen Walker.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Christian Harris on the stop.
The humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Catch is made by the rookie out of Tennessee. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And he'll come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Play action, Mahomes. Pass is caught at the 9. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Brooks. Can't right past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's Mahomes. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player. If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Fitzgerald sends this through. There's a flag down, and if this is defensive, could give him a 1st down. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. Brooks. On that run, they stand strong and stop him at the 2. Call it no gain that time, and they'll have 2nd and goal. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. Here's Mahomes now. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
3rd and goal. Defense electing to play this from the nickel.
Yellow.
They'll try with Hubbard. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate. 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to try him backward. All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1.
Yellow.
He'll go. It's Mahomes. And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers making a 1-score game before halftime. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Ryan Fitzgerald
set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Ready. Mustang 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll go play action. He throws a bullet to the center. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down. Blitz coming, Mahomes. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. So on now comes the former All-State soccer player from Fayetteville. Now 20 miles away, it's Sam Martin to punt. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
On the go.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
79 Broncos. Ready. 19, Tiger, 19, side. Ready.
Taylor. Complete. It's for John Robinson. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard.
Looking to throw. Taylor escapes the pocket. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It would be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Forced out to his right. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
70, hop, 7. Ready,
He's back to throw. And that's incomplete. With 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
He has it at the 13. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. The carry by Brooks to start the drive. And get forward about 5 yards, looks like. It's 2nd down now.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Rolling over the middle, but it's incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They send a man in motion. 3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Down his man. This is McMillan. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Panthers first.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Sends this to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. Still has some space inside the 35. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to bring up for Carolina 1st down. Throwing is Mahomes. He's got it at the 5. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Going after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers cut it to a field goal game.
Panthers 21. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Rig alert. Rig alert. Bronco 80.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Ready. 19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 Lion. Dragon 60.
Now it's Taylor. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Drake London. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
He tries to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stuck him at the line. No gain.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the 1st.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
18, Pioneer. Let's go.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Buys time, rolling right. Rolling deep, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now a give to Brooks, coming left. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here's Mahomes. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. It'll be Sam Martin doing the honors. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Running left is Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field.
Come on.
That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
To the air, Taylor. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On the jump.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Dragon 60. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Flushed out of the pocket. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock? Things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
It's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Pressure coming from Mahomes. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
18.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds some time left. Chucking it deep down the left sideline. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
It's complete to Hooper. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun snap. We'll give to Robinson. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now. Looking quickly here.
18. Seven Pirates. 79 Broncos. Shot 50.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Taking a shot deep here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Panthers have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Gets this one to Waller. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 31-yard line.
To the air, Mahomes. This is complete to Waller. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Second down now, 7 to go. Here's Mahomes now. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Third and long for Mahomes. That's caught for the first. Into the red zone. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers parlay the interception into points.
I got to say, with the type of throw that took, and then where he made that catch, it had taken all 11 defenders and maybe a couple extra from the sidelines to keep him out of the end zone. Not only did he earn it, I felt like he deserved that touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers drive their lead to 11.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Chased out to his right, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
How many times over the course of the season do we see a quarterback like this, Kate, run out of so many sacks? So impressive. He didn't just get him once. That's now twice.
Dumps it off to Robinson. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Robinson on the inside give. We'll call this a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Cup 19! Cup 19!
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Flush down out to his left. Has it downfield near the boundary. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down. Throwing off the play fake. He rolls, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Throwing, Taylor. Connects on the crosser. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd down give to Robinson. He's got it in the red zone. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. Offensive line fast.
70
It's a gain
Timberwolves.
of 22 yards. That's
70 Rangers. 70
Falcons.
Rangers.
First down.
Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. All right, so defensively you've seen 2 throws now, and you turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Panthers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Mahomes. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And they're going to force him out. It looks like just about a step or 2 before he can get to that 20. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Gets everything he has under this one. That's complete inside the 35. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
That's another Panthers first down.
Brooks on the give, headed right. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
The right side, caught by Wilson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. And he has done it. That touchdown, his 5th, and it ties the receiving record for a single game. Including Bob Shaw, who set it back in 1950. One of the game's great tight ends, and Kellen Winslow Sr. And, of course, the greatest receiver of all time, Jerry Rice. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 38.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Buffalo 18. Come on. Set. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the the Falcons take over on his 5th interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see. Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
On second down, Robinson. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Roll.
Staying with Robinson. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Let's go.
Gotta set this up quick.
Let's go, lady.
It's a gain of 2. And the Falcons
Cougar 19.
first down.
Ready.
They go play action on first down. Holding along the sideline by Schultz. He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
18, Pioneer. Here we go. Strike. 70, Timberwolf. Cup 19. Cup 19. Let's go.
To the air, Taylor. Rolling left, buying some time. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. He's looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
On the go. Hey, smash. 60 Vikings.
Looking to throw. Taylor. On the move. Headed right. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Rig alert. Rig alert. Viking 18. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this is another incompletion.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Cougar 19. Mustang 19.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Where's it?
They're going to pass it here. He's going deep this time. This is brought in at the 15. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. That throw on the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead.
Touchdown, Panthers.
So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. Let's go.
Now it's Taylor. Escapes the pocket. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Panthers have it again after yet another interception. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. LeBron, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
At the 18-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
We give to Brooks, running right. Down to the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Brooks. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Panthers keep running away with this. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers continue piling on to this lead. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here.
35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Come on, go!
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little giant after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Escapes out to the left. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November.